Carolyn,
Look, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you.
when have you not been brutally honest with me?
I don't trust you. I never have. Chances are I probably never will. And why Donovan let you back into the fold, I'll never know. But I really need your help. Why are you completely dressed and you're wearing a robe?
Why are you looking? You want to go for a round? I know that's gross.
Investigation, interrogation. Do what you want because nothing is clear. Who can you see? The truth that sets you free. Who holds the key? Open the door, I only wanna get out.
Hello, Tara. Would you like to talk about it?
No, not really.
Okay.
You've known Mike for a while, right?
Since our senior year of high school. What is it, Tara?
What was Diane like?
Deanne, she was a lot like mine. Same sense of humor, same sense of right and wrong. You know, I actually think that were it Mike that was killed that day, that she might be on the same path that he is now.
Was she the one love of his life?
No. They weren't in love. They were interested in one another. You know, I personally don't think it would have worked. I mean, they were so much alike. I mean, they would have tried it. They would have found out it wasn't going to work out, and they would have stayed partners for the rest of their careers. They had buddy love.
Buddy love?
Oh yeah, I guess you have to be a guy to understand that.
Alright. So she wasn't his one true love?
One true love, that's an awfully big concept. I mean, I don't know hardly anyone who's ever had one true love. Well, all right, there's three basic rules when it comes to true love. The first one is, women will always fall for the wrong man. Right? The second one, because of rule number one, the men will always settle for the wrong woman. And rule number three, because of rules number 1 and 2, true love is only afforded to the broken-hearted.
Carolyn? Shit. What did I do?
Relax.
What's going on?
I need your help.
What? What's going on?
We need your help. We need to stop Donovan.
Why me? No. More importantly, why go against Donovan?
Jack,
What?
there's still a chance to save Jack.
What do you need from us?
Montoya, I need your guns. Jax, I need you to call someone for a favor. And I need your guns too, Jax.
I got good guns. Favor from who?
Well, considering that I'm no longer welcome at Blue Star or Blue Moon, we need some help getting into the lab.
Done.
Not done. I need more than just a secret meeting. And then, are you in? I need a, why are we doing this? What are the stakes? Look, don't get me wrong. Jack, he was a cool vato. But I need an explanation of how exactly you're gonna bring him back from the dead.
I can't tell you.
Look, Montoya, I've heard what she has to say, and it makes a lot of sense.
So you're telling me that whatever she's cooking up calculates in that supercomputer of yours?
Yeah.
Look who I'm asking. Didn't you learn from the last time you went against Donovan? Isn't that how you got that bullet in your brain?
Yeah. And it was worth it.
I need to know. Are you in? Or are you out?
I need some time.
You have 12 hours.
I think he's ready to talk.
Calm down.
Aren't you, Doc?
About to get loose-lipped?
I sure should hope so. Okay. Question number 1. Why are the bait hunters fucking with Donovan?
They want to get revenge for what he did to them.
Bullshit. Why?
They feel betrayed by him.
I'm calling bullshit again. Why?
They know who he is.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. They already told you.
You're talking about all that nonsense about saving the world?
Look, Donovan isn't Donovan anymore. He knew this would happen. He knew when he wasn't him anymore that there would be someone to stop him.
David, I think you hit him a little too hard.
Yeah, I just went as rough as Joey told me to go.
No. I mean, yes. He was all fucked up, but, no. He's making sense. You know, blood in my eye, I just shit my pants, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die kind of way. Alright, Doc. I need you to take a deep breath, collect your thoughts, and tell me everything.
They're old, but they haven't been made yet. They're a warning. No, not a warning, they're clues. Clues to can stop him. But they made a mistake, didn't they? It's not you, is it? It's someone else. They were wrong. They put the wrong face on it.
Leave it to Joey to fuck up a perfectly good plan.
You done?
Yeah. I'm done.
So what now?
Do you believe in fate?
Never really thought about it much.
A friend of mine used to always say, you have a choice. You always have a choice. I used to believe that, but now, not so much.
Well, if you don't have a choice, what the fuck is the point?
Does there have to be one?
Well, what do we do?
We bring an end to the innocence.
How?
We sin.
Now, why does he get all the good lines?
Because he's the boss.
Joey,
What is it, Mike?
what the hell do you think you're doing?
My job. Go away.
Come on, Joey. We've been friends long enough for me to know that you've got something cooking in that little head of yours.
You don't know shit about me, Mike. I played you. I used you. Just like I used all of you.
Bullshit. We're friends. All of us are. Hell, we're more like a family.
Family?
Listen to yourself, Mike. A fucking family? We kill people! You know what? You're pathetic. Some ex-cop decided to join the group that was responsible for his partner's death. You thought you would take us down from the inside. Instead, you ended up joining us. Congratulations, Mike. You're a bad guy. We're all bad guys. And the one of us that ends up surviving is the baddest one. And you're not even bad enough to be playing in this league. You're gonna end up burned.
Or killed.
You're not that lucky. See, in this competition, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Do yourself a favor, Mike. Go grab that little wet dream you call a partner and leave me and Donovan and the rest of the innocent killers behind.
All right, Johnny. I'm gonna turn around and walk away now. You know this. I've seen enough bad TV and movies to know what it is you're doing. For the sake of this little game you've got going, you're pushing me away. Trying to make me think that we're not still friends, that, hell, we never were. But I'm not buying it. So, just so you know, no matter how this little game of yours turns out, we're still friends. Always will be.
Then the computer transfers the energy into tachyons, and it sends them back, transfers them back into energy, and then back to the original matter.
Sort of like Star Trek.
Yeah, except it's a little more complicated. Unlike Scotty's teleporter beam, one of two things has to happen for you to have a successful trip. You can go back to an adjacent point in the time spiral, but it's really risky. There's no way to specifically predict where you're going to end up. The margin of error is about 2 years.
Why is that?
Spirals fluctuating in and out. So say right now, we may end up in 1945. 2 minutes from now, it may be 1947.
Well, what's the other way to successfully jump?
To have a receiver in the past that's identical to the transmitter.
So you're going to use Donovan's gateway to get to the Fed's gateway.
That's the idea. With 2 gateways, I can jump to any precise millisecond.
Now, the whole purpose of this mission is to stop Donovan from using his evil little time machine. Because it's wrong to go back in time and alter events. So why do you get to use it to go save Jack? Yes, sir. I'll be right there. That was him.
And?
We'll see. Who is it and how much?
You're not here for that, and it pays nothing.
Then why am I here?
I don't really know. I'm presuming for advice.
Advice. Who wants advice from me?
A young lady. Apparently she thinks you're some kind of knight in shining armor, or, well, in your case, a rogue in a faded trench coat.
All right.
You know my wishes.
I do.
But don't let them cloud your words. Speak the truth. Speak your heart. If she is to turn to me, there could be no deception.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you two to talk.
I got your message.
Sorry I had to ask. I Didn't really have much of a choice.
It's okay.
Were you able to get the security card?
I'm sorry, I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find one.
It's okay. Apparently, I'm supposed to give you some advice. Do you need some, or was that just an excuse to get me here?
Are you offering it?
I don't give advice, but I entertain philosophical pondering. How's that?
Do you ever question life, Jax?
I didn't before. Not until recently, no.
Why the change?
A few years ago, after some really crazy shit went down, I felt different. I felt like my life was in a haze all of a sudden. Like I was in a waking dream. I mean, I felt reality all around me. I knew it was there, but I didn't feel like I was a part of it. Like even now, I don't know, it doesn't seem real to me.
Why is that?
I don't know. I chalked it up to mental strain and the fact that I lost someone very close to me.
I'm sorry.
It was years ago. Too many years. And I didn't start feeling like this until years after his death. Why are you asking me this?
Because I'm questioning mine.
Are you asking me for advice? Do you want me to tell you what's right and what's wrong? Because I can't do that. To be honest with you, every time I have given advice, people have gotten hurt. They lose, they don't gain, so I just stopped doing it.
Then what about your opinion?
What would you like my opinion of?
I have to make a choice. And I wonder what I might be losing if I don't take Donovan's offer. And I also think about what it might be like in a few years when I repaid him.
Sit down. First of all, you don't owe Donovan anything. He gave me an order. He paid me to come rescue you from that house. But he did it for selfish reasons. He did it so that you could feel like you owed him something, but you don't owe anything. Anything to Donovan.
Then I owe you.
No, you don't owe me anything. I did it for the most selfish reasons there are. I did it for the money. You were a package. I didn't care about you. You were a grail at the end of a short journey. I retrieved you and received my winnings. End of discussion.
Is that what you still think? If you had to do it again without the money, you would do it just to save me, to free me. Should I take Donovan up on his offer?
Janie, I'm not one to dispense advice. But I will tell you this. If you choose to dance with Donovan, you're dancing with the devil. He will never allow you to believe that you're done paying him back. You'll have everything that you want. You'll be very comfortable. And you might even get used to it. But you'll be saying goodbye to a lot of dreams, a lot of opportunities that you can never ever get back when Donovan is through with you. In the end, you might have lost more than you think you've gained.
Donovan's not like that. He's much too kind. I mean, he saved me.
He saved all of us. But Janie, look at the facts. You've known me longer than you've known him, and you've only known me a few days. You can't judge anyone's character in that short a time. Janie, I'm a sick, sadistic fuck. And I think you're an innocent child, a young woman who should be put up on a pedestal and pampered for the rest of her days. But we both know in reality that you're no innocent. And you're no princess.
It's just so tempting.
You want my advice? I'm gonna give it to you. My advice is run. turn and run as fast as you can. Get far away from here. Donovan will give you that choice. He'll respect that. You may go with nothing in your pockets, but the life you'll have will be your own. If you stay here, you'll be a slave, constantly trying to earn back the money to buy your soul. And once you make a deal with the devil, not even God can help you get it back. No lightning bolt. Either I'm right, or God is dead. Janie,
Yes.
if you do decide to dance with the devil, just remember one thing.
Never look him in the eyes.
What's this guy's name anyway?
Smokey.
Smokey? Smokey. There's actually a guy named Smokey.
Of course there's a guy named Smokey. There's always a guy named Smokey. I don't know what good he's gonna do you. Well, let's just say he has a unique insight.
What's he in here for anyway?
Well, how much do you remember of your Sunday school class?
I don't know why.
Well, if you remember, Jesus said that if your hand offends you, lop it off. And he says if your eyes offended you, pluck them out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why, he just took it as gospel.
Cut his hands off?
He had a thing for the ladies, so he plucked out his eyes. Well, enjoy.
Hello, Detective Lance Mason Peterson, aka Doughboy.
Mason?
It's good to see you again. You know, no one really understands the meaning of the middle name. All too often we drop it and are only known by our first and surname. People who use all three on a daily basis are considered arrogant and self-indulgent, when it is only right to use your full Christian name. We must not lose our own identity. We were given those middle names for a reason. Sometimes to honor our fathers or our mothers. Sometimes to honor men who did brave and courageous acts. Wouldn't you agree, Diamond?
I bet you could actually say that you honestly did not know we were coming today. And that because you gave your eyes to the glory of the Lord to show your faith in Him, that He compensated you by heightening your other senses.
Something like that.
Well, what if I told you I'm not impressed? This cologne that Doughboy's wearing, anybody recognize that hasn't been cleaning lion cages down at the city zoo. It reeks. It's so bad that they haven't even made that brand in 15 years. And I'm sure that you smelt it a time or two yourself. He visited you a lot back in his detective days, I'm sure. More than a time or two. So you remember that. And as for my partner, assumes I'm an idiot. He does. Yeah, he do. He doesn't realize that when I was a kid, I had a next door neighbor I was best friends with. And after we went to bed at night, We used to signal each other Morse code with our flashlights. So, if we're through with the Miss Cleo bullshit, can we get down to what we're actually here for?
Yes. I suppose the oldest of all men has sent you. You've lived a dangerous life, Detective Peterson. Or do you prefer Doughboy now?
Lance is fine.
When you were graced with your new name, were you on the job? Or were your actions brought on by the new life you were trying to put forth?
How did you get that nickname?
The origins of my name are not what we came here for, Smokey.
Of course not. The old one has sent you to find out if he and the others are on the right track.
Something like that.
One of you is not who he thinks you are.
What the hell does that mean?
He believes you are the ones who will see and will tell. You are the ones the demon with many names has sought out. But you are not the ones he had hoped to find. Though it is not the demon trying to find the seven, but it is the vessel of the demon. Not to save the world, but to keep it saved.
Do we help him?
No, we just listen. For now. We'll figure out what he's talking about later.
A dark shadow will fall upon one, while the other will find the Hunter of Angels.
Hunter of Angels? Is this guy for real?
Just listen. Try to figure it out later.
One of you will see and will tell. The other will fall. But all three shall fall before the time for redemption is at hand.
Tell me about the Hunter of Angels.
A man will hunt for angels, of which there are 5. The descendants of these angels will help save the world.
But what about the 7?
The 7 will make it possible for the sons and daughters to return peace to the world. 5 angels. 2 shall fall at the hands of a child of the mother of demons. 1 shall fall by the one who walks on 8 legs. And 2 shall fall at the fire of a dragon. There are 2 worlds within our home. The one you see, the one you understand. You and the Hunter of Angels will help save this world. The one you do not understand and will never see as you are blinded by it. Another will help save this world. It will end in 10 and 9. It is already half through its cycle. Before it ends, 10 heroes, 10 journeys, 10.
Wait. We're gonna save the world. How? Why us? How us?
You will know when the time comes. Why? Because it began with you and it will end with you. You will find the Hunter of Angels. You will become who you are to become. The one who wields the pen will be the one who wields the gun. 2 faces both the same. This is the world that cannot be understood by those in the world. You do.
I can't get this. I can't get any of this. Are you following?
My God, can you shut the fuck up for 2 minutes? We're taping this. We'll try to figure it out later, okay?
Fall! Fall with the streak of bright blue light. The dragon will take your voice before it takes your life. You will follow the man who killed his brother. You will follow him to the end, and you will be rewarded with death. You will receive rewards you have only dreamt of. But first, you must betray those you once hated, and you do not believe in. Why you follow them? Only you can say. The one who will bring it all too close, that one will suffer that of outrageous fortune. He will fall as the one he loves holds him in her arms. He will find peace for 4 and 7 and 1. Then he will cross the next threshold to follow with 6 more. To find himself before he began, where he starts, his choice will be his own. Not of any man or God above. As our God is not the God that is known, our God is no God at all, but only a man. Do you understand me? He is not God. He is not God. 2 friends who torn by war will find common ground before the 8th door. before the fall of the devil. His sentence is up. His time has been spent in hell. 30 by 93 and 27. His sentence is passed. His sentence is served. The one who will end the world we do not see must sacrifice himself to sacrifice once more. The done will fall before the evil rise. The blade will seduce the one who must be destroyed, but at a cost of her own life. The legs of 5 will wear blue and will defeat the beast. The book will read and will take an eye for an eye and an eye. The 4 horsemen ride not horses, and are not only 4, but 5, and 4 and 4. The third will be the ones who failed. The first will never begin. The second will fulfill their destinies, but will leave the seals for the others. And last, the one who is tired and wants to find peace for all the world will betray his father, and will not find the peace he wishes to find for all the world. He will live forever as a punishment. His pain will come at his own hands. He must find patience. If he does, he can avoid his fate. If he doesn't, he will find himself in hell. He will find himself in the same hell as the one with no soul, and the one that is called Lucifer. The same hell we have all found once, while they many. For the God of love, not the one who writes our destinies, will forgive us all, and will love us all, and will give us peace, even if that peace is death.
Helped you when you were a cop.
I had a lot of strange cases.
Take that back to your master. He will know what it means. Lance, you're doing the right thing. Follow your heart. You will find your destiny.
I have never been one for destinies.
Are any of us?
Let it go.
Man, it's just guys like that creep me out.
You've met guys like Smokey before.
No, not like that. But I've met guys who've gone crazy and ape shit before. He cut out his own eyes so he couldn't look at women.
Because of a book.
The Bible. He takes a wonderful book like the Bible and turns it into a horrendous roadmap to Freaksville.
Want my opinion?
No.
It is. It's a book. That's all it is. In 2,000 years, we'll probably be worshiping Harry Potter.
Do you believe in anything? Anything at all?
No. I doubt everything. That's what made me a good cop.
You were a suck cop.